講緊個碼頭係講緊幾廿年，係50年咁樣個碼頭，咁然之後佢就要再填海，咁然之後就話有個新嘅海濱，咁樣就起啲商住大廈，咁樣又有海景又有豪宅㗎。而家就用你嘅手提電話+454。Try to save the Star Ferry to protect the coastline.
To us, it is very meaningful for us, or historical. It's some historical places which gave the Hong Kong people many memories. Now, what we did in the Star Ferry incident is trying to protect our rights to use the land, to participate in the decision making of the land users. But the government trying to present to the public that we are just trying to protect the building, or the so-called historical building. But what we are actually doing is make the Urban Renewal more democratic. We are just open to the public to discuss how we use the land, or what do we want actually.
And they build up this new one. That is the new ferries building. It's like Disneyland's buildings. They telling, "Oh, I'm so old," but you see. 1 year later, in 2006, is the
Queen Pier, which is next to Star Ferry Pier. So the government just repeats doing stuff like this. Okay, this is the new Queen Pier. Oh no, we don't call it Queen Pier. It is a new pier to replace the old Queen Pier.
The reason why I get involved in the Queen's Pier movement is because there is no public space in Hong Kong. Most spaces are guarded by security, and most spaces are privatized. When you sit those spaces, you'll be asked to live by those security. Also, most space near the sea around the Victoria Harbour is building and mall. So Queen's Pier is an important public space within Hong Kong. For example, migrant workers can use the space to have their gathering every holiday they have, and youngsters can go there at night. And some workers or elder people can go to pay some checks, go fishing there. The government want to demolish the Star Ferry and Queen's Pier to build an army space, but the government didn't tell the Hong Kong people about this. They just said they want to enlarge the road to solve the problem of traffic. It is a very significant place for Hong Kong social movement, because during 60s and 60s there are many grassroots movements take part in the Queen's Pier. If the Queen's Pier is demolished, it is more difficult for us to tell the youngsters or people about this kind of history. We want to ask for a democracy of city planning during the Star Ferry and the Queen's Pier movement. It is because the whole city planning is dominated by the Hong Kong government and which is much affected by Hong Kong businessmen.
People in Hong Kong are talking about memories and history, and then government try to use these terms to rebuild the building. But actually, these words are meaningless to us. What we want is the real memories and the real history, but not just commercial centers.